Pete Hegseth and the Trump administration are trying to kick black people out of the military. I know off rip that just sounds fucking crazy, but bear with me for a second while I explain. So here recently, Pete Hegseth, the guy who's cosplaying as the Secretary of Defense, sent out a letter to all high-ranking Pentagon officials directing them to review military standards, part of which is the grooming standards. Immediately afterwards, this MAR admin came out on the uniform and grooming standards for medical conditions. And in this MAR admin, it talks about pseudofolliculitis, otherwise known as razor bumps. And in this MAR admin, there is a 4-phase plan for military members who are afflicted by these razor bumps to try to treat their own razor bumps over the course of a year. And if they cannot treat their razor bumps in a matter of a year, they are subject to administrative separation. Now, on face value, this seems very straightforward and doesn't seem like it has any race implications to it. However, the majority of people who are afflicted by pseudofolliculitis are black service members. In fact, approximately 99.99% of all pseudofolliculitis cases in the military are black service members. While it is not impossible for a white service member to develop pseudofolliculitis, it is extremely rare, as this condition mostly affects black service members and black people in general. So this is directly targeting black service members on a condition they cannot control. Because if you've ever met a black service member who has been afflicted by pseudofolliculitis, you would know that they have literally tried almost everything to get around having razor bumps with no success. So this shit right here is just a way for Pete Hegseth and the Trump administration to kick black service members out of the military.
The crazy thing I heard with the religious accommodation and the shaving profiles back in like 2014, I had some leadership that said if you have a shaving profile, could you be on the back 2 rows of a formation? We were having like a battalion or brigade formation.
It's Matt Sean Parker, and one of the worst things that touched me about my beard was I had a plan of action, and they said you need to retake my command photo because of my beard and my hair.
Good afternoon, I'm Sergeant Ralph. I'm out here at Schofield Barracks. I have a religious accommodation for a beard and a turban. And I would say the worst thing that has been said to me was I would not make it any farther than the rank I am due to looking so different.
This is David Henry out of Brevard County, Florida. Former U.S. Army 31 Uniforms Communications. I can remember having a shaving profile during my time in the Army, being told to still shave regardless, and to hurry up and get in formation and things like that. And I can remember bleeding in formation, just suck it up and drive on.
My name is Corporal Green, and I have a religious accommodation for my beard because I'm Muslim. And I could say the worst thing that has happened to me was when I was at Fort Benning and in front of my unit while we was working out in one of the gyms. They were a first sergeant from their unit, and they had told me that I looked like a thug with my kufi on.
First Class Johnson. The worst thing I was ever told would happen to the beard did not give me the job as a platoon sergeant because I had a beard. It took my first sergeant to backdoor him to go to brigade commander and said I have a sergeant first class on ground and I need a sergeant first class in my company. So why are we letting this guy just sit around?
And just one final message for you, Master Sergeant. I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate the movement that you are trying to do.
I think it's about time to answer this question. It's been, I don't know, people in their feelings about this stuff. But hey, I'm gonna start with 3 points going over the shaving profile. First and foremost, it is the regulation on the shaving profile. It's not in the regulation. It is on the profile. The limitation instructions on how to upkeep a shaving profile is on the shaving profile. So when people talk about it in the ARs, I'm like, you. The second thing is, it is mostly amongst black males. It is called folliculitis. I think that's a short phrase for it. This is when we cut our hair with razors, our hair naturally, let me phrase that, gracefully curls under our skin, causing irritation and inflammation in our face, even those razor bumps. Hence, that's why it's amongst black males. Number 3, you can screenshot this and zoom in. I'm gonna read out loud for you. So here we go. So it is allowed to use electric or manual clippers daily, not electric or blade razors. All that means you can't use razor on your face. It kind of defeats the purpose of a shaving profile. The beard must be uniform and neatly trimmed to the length of 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch, not to exceed 1/4 of an inch total length of curl hair. So what that means is it has to be all even. So you can't have, let's say neatly or uniformly, you can't have 1/8 of an inch here, 1/4 of an inch here. All even, that's how you do it. Natural curl. They cannot come to your face and grab your hair and measure by pulling it out. I don't care if you pull your shit out and it's 12 inches. If you let it go and it naturally curls amongst your face, hey, and it doesn't exceed 1/4 of an inch, you're in the rig. So as to maintain neat and clear appearance. People don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Unkept beard is unprofessional. I don't care how you cut it. People don't want to say it because it's mostly African Americans with it and they don't want to like discriminate. But unkept beard is unprofessional. This last part. No styling of the beard authorized. Examples, no goatee, handlebar mustache, etc. It's talking about exaggerated. You ever seen it? If you look it up, it's like a... Anyway, I'm going to say this. A lineup is not a style. I don't know who started that shit. It is a basic amongst all haircuts. I don't know if it's a black culture thing, but like a lineup is not a style. So my hair naturally goes like here. So if I take a clippers and now just get to the very edge to make a lineup to look presentable, to look professional, that's what you got to do. I don't get this shit ain't a style. And I don't know, man. And don't let me get into it, because if the regulations change tomorrow and everyone can wear beard, they'll be lining their shit up too. Man, hey, just say you mad. I'm looking good out here and you ain't. Just get mad. I don't know. Just say how you really feel. I can't rock a shaving profile, so you shouldn't. That's what it is. Truth be told, if you don't line it up, they still gonna look at you different. They still gonna talk shit. Like it's a lose-lose regardless. You can have a profile wearing a boot with a little scooter thing, but if you have a shaving profile, yeah. Right now, it's somebody getting a hair laser removal off their chin, their beard. And let me tell you, stop doing that shit. Don't make a permanent decision over a temporary situation. The army, the military is temporary. It is temporary. You know, there's people that's making you feel that way. You got to shave and cut all that. You know, once they get out the army, they grow their beard. And once you get that laser hair removed, when you get out, it's going to be patchy. Meanwhile, they're going to be out the army with a full beard. Bruh. Check this out. Check this video out.
What is going on with the grooming standards in the military?
Bruh. Right now, there was a Marine, got a religious profile, graduated from boot camp. And there's people saying, hey man, as long as they meet the standard. They can say about religion and you over here shaving, getting a hair removal, permanent. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. They're going to grow out and grow their beards. Everyone does it when they're going to leave. Everybody grows out their beard. So you just have a shaving profile, man. I'm going to leave with this, man. I said it before. They will accept it once you do. They would accept it once you do. I'm just trying to convince people with their shaving profile to rock it and not be ashamed of it. And dare them to say something to you. I do it all the time. I dare you to say something. Man, they would accept it once you do, man. Stop doing that laser hair removal. Like, stop. Right now. Send it to whoever it is. Tell them to stop. Stop.
See if you're gonna who's giving you what you need. Waste your time with me. You could have all the space, more than you need. It's no pressure, girl. If you got time to waste it with me. And I ain't worried about them. Girl, you all that I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night.
Good
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sergeant Turner. Why didn't you shave? Why didn't you shave?
You said why did not shave?
Yeah.
You know, I stopped by medical this morning. They gave me a little handy dandy no shave shit.
Was that right?
You want it? You don't believe me? You can open it up.
Have a good day, Sergeant Turner.
All right.
Yeah, fucking right. You shitting me.
What'd I do?
You really gonna show up with all that hair on your fucking face? I don't want that. What is that?
It's a no shave shit.
This motherfucker.
You talking about my shave suit?
Have a good day, Sergeant.
All right.
So we just come to work with no shave, huh? My fault.